Welcome back into Main Street Living. Now, in our last segment, we learned about Topeka United and the Mosaic Partner Pairs program.
That's right. Well, now we're very excited to have one of those partner pairs here to tell us about the experience of working through the program. Please welcome Linessa, Frazier, and Seel. How are you ladies doing?
Just
Doing
fine.
well, thank you.
Well, glad to have you here. I'll start with you. Why did you decide to participate in the Mosaic Partner Pairs program? I want to go to Paris, but Pairs program.
Well, as I looked around and I saw the things going on in the world, like Ferguson, Missouri, and Breonna Taylor, and George Floyd, I just kept thinking, I need to be part of the change that needs to happen, that this can't just keep going on in our country. So I started looking around. I'm not the kind of person to go out on the street and protest something, but I joined the NAACP to get more information, and I joined a group called Bridge Ministry, which is for pastors. I am a pastor in a Presbyterian church, to explore these issues. And the one thing that our African American brothers and sisters kept saying in both of those groups was, just listen to us and then believe what we're saying. And I thought, well, that's not rocket science. I can do that. So I started trying to do that. And that's when I saw a post that Karen Hiller made about the Mosaic Partners program. And I thought, that's the way I can be part of the change. And that's why I signed up.
I love that you were like, this needs to change and I need to be a part of it. That's just what everybody really should be able to do. How did you go about getting to know each other? Did you guys like chat, or was there some kind of guided format that you followed?
Well, Mosaic program is kind of like a class. You know, we get this notebook and it's all full of sociological theories, and then also things about how to become friends, how to build friendships, that kind of thing. And it's very well designed, very approachable. Anybody that you're led through it, anybody can follow along. Yes, there are guidelines that we're supposed to use to work on our friendship with each other after we get put into pairs. But Linessa and I connected so hard and so quick that we kind of ditched the book and just started exploring what we could do to change the world one friendship at a time.
Yeah, I like that. I like a friendship, a partnership, and that's what you guys are doing. Now, Linessa, what was the most surprising or meaningful part of this process?
You know, a couple of things actually. One of the most surprising things was how accurate the assessment tool that we used prior to the program, how accurate it was in the pairing of me and Sue Ann. Obviously, we don't look a lot alike, but with regard to the things that we feel and the passions that we have and the things that we pursue, the programming and the pairing was right on target. So that kind of surprised me initially because I wasn't sure exactly how effective that would be. The thing that really was the most profound, you heard Sue Ann speak to it a little bit ago, around just listen to me and believe what I'm saying. And I had a real life situation where she actually said those words to me. And it was almost as if it was just such a relief that's the way that she would feel with regard to something that I was going through. So that was pretty significant.
Nice.
I mean, it sounds like it was something that was really impactful for both of you. Now, obviously, incredible experience, but how do you think this kind of program can make real changes in our society as a whole?
You know, I think the thing to making change with regard to the differences that we see in our community today are relationships. The relationship that Sue Ann and I built was so significant that I think about, if we were to roll this out to the entire world, maybe the entire universe, I think that people would understand it from the perspective of you have people in your life, friends, family members, who you don't necessarily agree with everything about them, maybe things that they believe, things that their politics revolve around, but because of that relationship, you're willing to give them benefit of the doubt. You're willing to give them or grant them some grace. And so I think if people understood that relationships actually are the impetus to that change or that change in feeling, that would be significant.
Yeah, and you hit the nail on the head about, having relationships and also, just being willing to understand the other side. So, Suen, like, why would you encourage others to get involved? I mean, I know that's a little process as far as getting people to feel the way you feel and understand.
Gandhi is credited with saying, be the change you want to see. And this is a way to do that. That's easy. It's approachable. And it's so impactful. It can make such a big difference. I would encourage anybody who, like me, had a desire to, we got to change this. We got to make something different. We got to do something different. This is a way to do that. And then that's why I would encourage people to join. If they have that desire and don't know what to do, this is it.
Mm.
Well, Linessa, I have to imagine you guys are so in sync that you agree with that as well. But after participating in the program, is there a specific goal or initiative that you think you will carry forward with you?
I think our next step is really to take our show on the road. We'd really like to share some of our learnings that we had from this program, as well as going into communities and faith-based communities, especially because Sue-Ann is a pastor, my husband is a pastor, and just really showing and sharing what we've learned and what's come out of this relationship for us.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's so beautiful to see. I mean, me and Danielle are cool all the time, and and we barely know each other, but you guys have known each other. Do you feel like you found a long-lasting friendship?
Yep.
Absolutely.
No doubt.
Yeah, we communicate pretty frequently, and that's wonderful.
Yeah. Well, then that's what we're missing, Danielle. We need to communicate more frequently. Okay.
All right. Is there anywhere you guys want to shout out so people can get more information about this program?
Absolutely. TopekaUnited.org, either on the website or on the Facebook page. Applications are still being taken. So we would encourage everyone to participate. It's life-changing.
It is. That's exactly what I was getting ready to say. It was a life-changing experience for me.
Well,
Awesome.
Thank you, ladies, both so much for sharing that life-changing experience with both of us today.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you again to Sue-Ann Seel and Linessa Frazier from Mosaic Partner Pairs. Next up, we'll hear from a group that reminds us all about the power of community.